This is annoying. Hello and welcome to Thehayteamtv. Right, this morning, factory's on. I'm rigging the fast track up to get on the dung spreader, which is up there, all sort of happening all at the same time. So I've got to keep popping in there to load bales, stuff like that. Here I've got to add blue up, got fuel up, got to service my spreader because the chains are all a little bit slack. So need to bring them up a bit, else the chains will just start stretching really badly. So it's just something that's got to be kept an eye on and done all the time. The weather is stunning. There is actually a sunshine. It does actually still exist. Basically, we are so far behind. Basically, all field work. Like, we've got, I don't know, 80% of dung's still spread. We've got maybe 10% of field still to trim. So, as is going to be on that, which we'll see in a bit. Yeah, we just got loads to do. So, probably not going to get the dung spreading done today, but I'm going to get all rigged up. Might get the odd load out in a minute. Again, between making sure the factory's loaded, Charlie's in the factory keeping it running, putting pallets of bales away and stacking. So it's kind of a bit of all sorts of stuff going on. And basically, no one's got any grass. Everyone's still buying stuff, which is a bit nuts, which is good. But like here, that stack is now gone. That stack is next. You can see the bonnet of the pickup up. I had an airlock in the clutch pedal on the way home, so it was a bit of a pain in the ass getting in gear, but here's real shortness is going to sort that out. Other than that, I am going to sort of get to all the little jobs I've got to do. Correct, we still haven't got electric pump for that blue, but we aren't that worried about it. It doesn't take that long. Plus, it's a nice little bit of exercise, well, for one arm. My other arm's doing this, so this is the way it is. So that moment where your camera to see a hitch has been left up, and you want to see a hitch. Well, way of doing this is hang out that window, which you shouldn't do, and give it a bit of a push, and then it's all right again. Only thing on the fast tracks is because the rams are so big, sometimes, especially if they're cold, it can take absolutely ages for them to go down. But other than that, they are pretty sweet. Well, this is a problem I got. Chain is a little bit slack. So, fortunately, Bunning, and I expect most other, well, don't put suppliers, manufacturers, leave a trusty spanner on for that job. So, my next job is adjusting the nuts in here to tighten the chain so we don't have any slippage and have chain slip off cogs and cause us lots of bother. Okay, so finally getting back to this job because I've been running around on other things. Whip the ladder out of the way. There's the only sort of thing that's a little bit annoying is the ladder is right by the bolt, as you can see there, but I don't understand why there's no, like, you can't move it slightly further down the spreader, but is what it is. So the only good thing is it's got a little thing for it, so pulled it out of the way. Now I'm going to get on with tightening these chains up. Right, that's a lot better. As you can see now, we haven't got quite such a smiley face on the chain. So it's not going to stretch as much, and it's definitely not going to come off the cogs. Now, all I've got to do is the other side, and then I might try and get a load out whilst it's glorious on this lovely evening before I have 2 full days of it on the weekend. As the chain's now done, the big boss man's about with his telehandler, so I'm going to take a couple loads of dung out this evening, as it is wonderful and dry, to make the most of it. So if we clear this yard, my old man can clean out the cow yard again, so we can get rid of as much dung as possible. In one of the next episodes, I'll talk more on the compost dung, fresh dung going out, and go through that, because last dung spreading videos you lot gave a heap of questions, and I haven't remotely got anywhere near any of them yet. As you can probably see, this is our old yard. It's pretty tight, but we ain't gonna knock it all down because most of it's listed, and it's just the way it is, so we just manage with it. Right, so as you probably just saw on a time lapse, and I'm pretty pissed off because this field has not held that much water like this for years, because we put a shake radiator through it like 2-3 years ago, and we haven't had a problem with it since. But here we got very clay soils, but I am on foot at the moment where it's a bit poached by cattle, not that we have many. So came in the field, fine. Come up through here to go up my first pass, fine. Totally absolute, yeah, F-bombing, major fuck up. This is annoying. So I don't think I've trenched in that deep in years. So fixes, or absolute balls up this is. So fixes for this, as you can see, it is still wet, really cheesy. Now it's like this, let it dry out, hopefully over the weekend, 2-3 days, so it just gets a little bit of hardness on it, and then something bring up like the T7 with nothing on it, T7 being a little bit lighter than fast tracks, and then roll the edges back in with the tractor tyres. So fortunately this has put together another video for me, which I didn't quite expect to do, but God, son of mine. Yeah, so we'll roll the edges back in, so hopefully that will help heal it, and then that will then be harrowed on top of that before being rolled. But I expect there's going to be those two scars there this summer, which is how do I say, bloody annoying. But it just goes to show how bloody wet it's been this year. And the ground is still, like, leave something in the comment below about your ground, but the ground at the moment is still hanging on to moisture. We've had, what, 2-3 dry days. Yeah, it's still wet underfoot. It's not ideal conditions, but we've got a thing where we've usually got all our dung out by the end of February. We're like way behind. We went in before Christmas, like way up to date on things like hedge trimming, and we've got this side of Christmas, and we are just so far behind on field work. It is unbelievable. Just because we haven't been able to get out at all. Even when it froze up a little, you know, a couple of weeks ago, we were so busy delivering that we had to prioritise delivering, unfortunately, over getting the dung spreader going. It's more so that we had more going up like the factory could keep up with, but that's life. The only good thing is layers are gone, and I am now in just a thin sleeve shirt. But I'll whip out one more load this evening, and then I am going to knock off. Friday night steak night, I think. Sounds good, doesn't it? Anyway, well, that'll sort of end this video, because I'm probably going to have to concentrate on the next pass a little bit more, as I've just ripped up part of the field. So, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe. Ring the bell, give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Also, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and also now TikTok. God, I sound like a robot these days. You can also get merch on eBay, on the merchandise. There's the last of the beanies that we're going to order for this year. If you want one, grab one. There's not many left. Won't be able to get any more till next year. So if you want one, go clear them out. In fact, I think there's only 8 left. So a couple orange, couple black. And then, what else have I got to say? Hope you guys are getting on with your field work. Those of you that just like watching, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.